Hello everybody, my name is Craig Bennett, and today I'm going to do another Python video, and this one's going to be on list and showing some functionality and stuff. Now, there's been a massive gap between this particular video and my last video due to school and stuff, so sorry about that, but I might cover some topics that I thought I've covered in the past, but might be a little bit more advanced. So if that does happen, then let me know, and I'll try to fix it as quickly as possible. So jumping on in is I have a Dropbox link just to make this easier. Already put all the code out and whatever, but basically the Dropbox link down below, focus on this one file. But other than that, I got a GitHub link, and either one that you want to go with is fine. But as far as this goes, if you followed my past videos, this should work for you. If it doesn't, or if I just didn't cover it, then let me know. Obviously do 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes of research before you contact me, because if you can't do that, then you're probably not going to be a worthwhile coder to start with, and you're probably going to have a hard time in jobs. So jumping on here, you want to go to edit, and as far as this goes, if you want to change the background, stuff like I did, go to the options and highlight, and here you got a background, foreground, whatever. If you go to built-in colors, you can actually do dark and then customize it, and it helps out quite a bit. So with here, I'll also open up this particular file, because this is it's already coded and everything, so we have that up and running and showing you a live demonstration. So as far as this goes, what is this? This is basically a program that will make a list for you. It's just to show you the basic understandings of a list, and I'll talk a little bit about what is a list. I got in several videos in the past in other languages on this. I think I also got into this particular language, but we also have functionality, comments, and a few other things. So going down here, the first line, any line that has the number sign, it is comment. So note that, and that's just for the developer or whoever is looking at to learn, and hopefully that helps you out. But first off, we're going to need to make a list, because that's really what the entire program is about. Now, one thing I want to mention before we go any further is list, understanding that basics of what is a list. It's pretty important, because you're going to be using that quite a bit, either in Java, Python, whatever, and doing web development to something else. You're going to be using a list quite a bit, so just note that. So as far as here, we have functions. So I'm pretty sure I got in previous videos on functions, what is a function. But we have a show help function, and this function, it purely prints off the following words. So as you see here, when you first start up, we have the call to that function right there. Now, from here, basically what we're doing here is we're printing off any text that we want. If we got the 3 quotations, we don't have to put a quotation out after each thing, and it makes it a lot easier. Just note that if, say for example, if you got spaces here, it will show up. I don't really feel like messing with that, but just note that anything that is shown here will show there. So spelling and all that stuff, you got to make sure. It's fairly common that you need to just copy and paste anything that's going to show up on screen that a user will see in a WordPad or something like that, and have it do a little bit of spell check to make sure that you've done that. And if you want to do grammar, then that too, but spelling is, in my opinion, a little bit more important. Now, as far as that goes, if we go down a little bit more, we got another function, and basically this is the show list. We got a print, and then we print off each item in the list. Now, as far as a list, trying to pull up the right tool, let's use this as a quick example. Basically, if we have a list of items, for those of you who don't know, we might have, say, 1, 2, 3, ABC, whatever, but it'll be counted as item 0, 1, 2, 3, and goes down that list. But basically, you have each, like say for example, if we put like apples, bananas, milk, whatever, yada yada, it will be assigned a number, and basically what would end up happening is it will pull the items from the lowest number to the highest number, going downwards in this case because it's printing off from the and I'll show you an example. In fact, let's do that. So if we want to do like apple, milk, blah, and then we do the show command, you can see here that it goes from the first to the last. It's pretty important to note that we don't have a delete function on this. I didn't really feel like it's needed for this particular demonstration since it's not that functional. It's purely a demonstrational purpose. So note that. Now going down here, this other function, it gets into adding the actual item into itself, the function right here. So what we do, what we did is we called for the show help function, and that printed off the instructions towards the top there. And then what we did is we did a while true. Now what we could have done is like a while 5 + 5 or whatever. We just needed to continuously run. So while true, and true's always true, well, basically what we have is it's going to just look at the following. So what we have is the it's looking for the new input always until one of the following commands is met. So what we do, what we have here is if done is selected, then break, and that just shuts off the entire program itself. So just note that it ends the program. I'll show you that in a second. Help, it shows that. So if we do the help, then we get the show help function running again, and it's worthwhile. Now if we go down to show, as you see here, it shows the list. So right here it pulls up this function right there. Now one thing to note here is you might be asking, if you're fairly new to coding, is why am I not putting in something like, if I could spell it right, help or something like that, or show in that type of matter, or maybe like that. Well, the fact is it has to be exactly right. Otherwise, it will treat it as the first option, which would be the inputs. If it's basically, if it's not done help show, it will add it to the list. And if it's not spelled the exact same way as shown there, which I'm not a big fan of, but I'll show you how to fix it in later videos, then basically it will say, okay, it's not, the option is not done, the option's not help, at least spelled exactly like the all capitals, and the option's not show all capitals. So it says, okay, we're just going to add it to the list. So that's just something to note there when you're making these type of programs. Again, later on I'm trying to show you how to fix that a little bit, to help you out a bit. But anyways, as far as that goes, getting about 10-minute mark here, let's go ahead and show you the done command. And for this instance, it just kills the program as you see there. If I wanted to do something like kill, and let's save that and pull up this. So like right here we got the kill. In fact, what I should have done is put on another one. So if I want to do that, then we get the kill command. If I want to put blah here, and then we open it back up. I mean, notice that the reflection that we done here doesn't reflect up here, because in certain programs and certain areas like Android and whatever you can call strings. I'm not getting into that level yet with Python for you guys, because that's a little bit too deep. But what we could do in certain areas is call towards that. But as far as this, just to keep it simplistic, if we go and try that, like if we try help right there, it will just add it to the list. So if we do show the help command, but if we do the blah, it will actually bring up the help command, as you see here, where once it detects blah is the input, it will do the show help function, and with the show help function it will go down. Now, one thing before I forget, because I know that this is probably going to come up at some point, is these have to be above the this stuff. So note that, because it has to call for it. It's not like a person that it can read down and eventually it'll get there. Keep in mind it's a computer, and you got a little bit of limitations onto it. But anyways, as far in other programs, other things, you can get around that. So should note that that's not always true depending on what you're doing. But for this instance, that is true. So if you're playing with this, it's true. But anyways, as far as that goes, if you've got any questions or anything else, then feel free to let me know, and I'll try to answer as quickly as possible. Leave a like, subscribe, share. Let me know what you think about this video and any improvements that I can do to help you out. But if you want me to cover a given topic in the future, or language or something else, then let me know and I'll see what I can do. And leave a like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you in the next video. Hope you have a great day.